What's up, guys? It's Dallas with Dallas iPhone Time again, and I thought I'd get this review out of the way. I didn't. As many of you guys saw my unboxing from Apple of the free case program. It was the Speck Pixel Skin HD, and I never really came around to do a review on it. It was kind of just only unboxing, and I just put up a video a while ago of an unboxing of the candy shell, which I have here, and I'll do a full review on that in a few days, probably tomorrow. I have to give a certain amount of time, but I love that case really, really good right now. I'm loving it, and hopefully I don't really drop my phone a lot, but if I do, I believe that case will stand up. So I can already pretty much tell you my opinions on it now. I love it, but that's not the point of the video. The point of the video is doing a review on the Pixel Skin HD by Speck. Now, like I said, I did get this from the free case program from Apple for the whole reception issue thing, and this is one of my favorite cases. I do love it. It is pretty flexible. It's kind of a mixture of rubber and hard plastic. Well, not hard plastic, but kind of a, in the middle. And why they call it the Pixel Skin HD is because of all these tiny squares going down it. The regular Pixel Skin is like a silicone with big fat pixels, like big fat squares on it. If that's what you want to call them. The HD one is like smaller pixels and make kind of the retina display on the iPhone 4 and whatnot. But anyway, that's why they call it the 8 Pixel Skin HD instead of just the Pixel Skin. And this is a good case. Speck does make good cases. I've had cases for my 3GS, which was the fitted. I had the fitted for my iPhone 4. I have this one, and I have my Speck candy shell, which I love. And that's actually my newest Speck case, but I love my two favorite case companies, in my opinion, are Speck and OtterBox for right now. I do like Encase, but their cases are kind of the plastic where it breaks on you after a while, but they're still good. But anyway, this case is really good. This case runs you about, I believe, 30 to 40 bucks maybe. I believe it's around the $30 price range. And your phone does fit in here really nicely. I will put my phone here in a minute. But anyway, it's called HD because of the pixels, and this is one of the Speck updated cases where they outstretch the camera so the flash wouldn't be affected. I thought that was kind of dumb because on my not my Pixel Skin, but my candy shell, it's the normal design where it's like that, and it didn't affect the flash on pictures or videos at all, so I don't really get why they did that. They could have just had the black outline where it not reflect on it, or reflect on it, whatever you want to call it. But this case does give you good feel, good grip. I've used this for a while, and it does give you good grip, so I can give you my honest opinion on this. I love this case. This does come in a variety of colors, like blue and pink. And some of you guys may call me queer because I like the blue. It's kind of a turquoise blue, and I do like the pink. Some of you guys may call me queer or gay or whatever. I don't really care. I don't like hate comments, but I do like those colors. So that's just me. And I'm not queer or whatever. I just like certain kind of colors. But anyway, on with the review. To put your phone in it, you don't really have to slide in any certain kind of way. You just kind of just pop it in there. You can pop it in like you would with a candy shell, or just pop it in plain. And I thought this case, like my candy shell, I had paranoid feelings where I thought I'd raise my zag. It doesn't really, unless your zag is already bubbling up to begin with. But if it's not bubbled up at all when you put it on, it shouldn't bubble it at all. Like I said, it does give you great feel and good solid ability to your phone, and you can drop it because watch this. This case does protect it from drops, and I'll do it from here. And I wouldn't recommend dropping it on purpose like that, but even if you did, it would hold up really good. Like I said, really thick. Well, I didn't say it, but it is kind of not too thick, but it's kind of a semi-thick case. It's thick enough where it'll have shock absorption, where it won't break your phone if you do drop it. Like I said, that kind of big cutout is kind of dumb on it, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't affect my opinions on it that by much. At least I know it wouldn't affect my flash or whatever that much, but I don't think it would even if it had that regular cutout. But, it's just a cutout. It shouldn't affect your opinion on the case. And I believe they still sell the ones with the regular cutout. I just got this one, and it was free, so I don't really care. But if I had a choice, I probably would have got the one with the certain kind of cutout if I had that choice. But it's a free case, so it doesn't even matter. You know what I'm saying? For the bar things, I don't really have high bars, but I kind of tested it out with full bars, and it doesn't drop it at all, really. Depends how hard you're squeezing it. Like, if you're squeezing, like, like you want to strangle somebody, squeezing hard, it may drop bars, but if you're just regular holding it, it shouldn't affect it at all. It gives you complete access, has buttons for your up and down volume. And what's cool about this case is it doesn't even feel like you're pressing a button. It feels like it's touch sensitive, but it's not. But it does have the buttons for your up and down volume. Gives you access to your on, off, vibrate. Kind of have to dig in there just by a little bit. Gives you an opening for your headphone jack and your second mic / noise cancellation. Like I said, gives you kind of that touch feel for your sleep wake or on off. Gives you a good cutout for your 5 megapixel camera plus flash. Gives you individual cutouts for your speaker, mic, and 30-pin dock connector. And I gotta say, guys, this is a good case. I do highly recommend this case for any fans of Speck products or any iPhone 4, 3GS, 3G users. Speck makes good products all around. Even if you're an HTC user, I still recommend Speck because they make good cases. And this is kind of the comparison of that kind of camera cutout versus that one. On my opinion, I like that cutout, but some people may like that. It really depends on personal preference. And this is them side by side. Now, the bottom is kind of fatter and more thicker than the Pixel Skin HD, which I like on the candy shell because it makes me have more stable, strong sensibility of the case. And what's good about Speck is they do use flexible materials, so it's not like you're getting a plastic that will break real easy like in case. Their plastic is really flexible and does not break really at all. Because the plastic on the, fitted case, I've been squeezing that a lot, like really hardcore squeezing, and the plastic does not snap, break, or anything. I'm sure if you put enough pressure on it, it would, but normal squeezing pressure really won't break it. In my honest opinion, I kind of do like the candy shell more, but like I said, I'm going to do a full review on the candy shell in a few days once I've had time to use it, see if it holds up against drop protection, which I believe it will. And I do like the all-around design on it. But I've used this one, and I do highly recommend this one for Speck fans or people who are curious about it. And there's it from the side, front, side again, back, bottom. And if you guys had asked me which case would I recommend more, I can't really say that because I haven't really had full time to use this yet. But for the time being, I do recommend this one, but I'm pretty sure I'd recommend that one more. But it really depends on personal preference, what style you're going for, and how strong a protection you are. They are both really sleek cases and good for everyday use, and they slip out of pockets easily in and out. They do hold up against like drops and falls and all that, and accidental droppage, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, this was a quick review of the Speck Pixel Skin HD case that I got from the Apple program. And you still have time to get a case from there as long as you get it before September 30th. So if you guys have an iPhone 4, place your orders for your free case now, guys, because after September 30th, it's done. So today's the 21st of September. So you guys, if you still have an iPhone 4, download the iPhone case program. If you haven't already, it's free on the App Store. And then follow your steps, enter your iTunes information, and you get to pick a case. Give them your shipping address and all that, and they'll ship it out to you as quick as they can. And you'll get it. As long as you order it before September 30th, they'll guarantee you'll get it. And I haven't really seen their cases now. I've only seen some of the cases they had before, but I believe they have more cases now. I didn't really get to look because they wouldn't let me, but if you guys have an iPhone 4 and you haven't checked out the free case program, I recommend you do that now. Like I said, download the app, enter your iTunes information. It is a free app, by the way, like I said. Pick your case, give them your shipping address, and they'll ship it out to you at no charge. No shipping fees, no case charge fees. It's all free, and they'll ship it out to you. It may take a little bit, but it is worth it because it is a free case. And this is where I got it from. So if you want this case free right now, download that app if you haven't. And if you want this case, pick this one. If you want a fitted case from Speck, you can pick that. Or some other cases that they have on there. If they have a candy shell, I'd say go for a candy shell if you want a candy shell too. Not really sure what colors, but if they have a candy shell, I'd go for the candy shell as well, because I really do like this case. And like I said, be expecting a full review on that. But anyway, this is Dallas with Dallas iPhone Time, and I hope you enjoyed the review, and peace out.